What is up YouTube, it is Xenor30 here. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to better run the objective in Blitz. This can be used in comp or pub mode, and I'm going to give you some things on what not to do as well. I have two games for you guys today. This first one is kind of like the full game, and I'll kind of break it down into bits and pieces, and the second one isn't the whole game, but it kind of helps stress my points, so yeah, I figured I'd show you guys. First, I'm going to kind of talk about the perks that I use for my main ones. I use Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, Agility, Marathon, Steady Aim, and Dead Silence. I also use the Specialist Strike package because that's, how they do in comp. And for my two main ones for that, I have Quick Draw and Scavenger, and my bonus I have Takedown, Incog, and Off the Grid. So I use the speed ones because what you want to do is you want to be fast and you want to be efficient. And I use Steady Aim to kind of help us win these close quarter gunfights because as you can see we're moving around pretty fast. And I use Dead Silence to kind of give us that stealth element here. So first off, if you guys are going to play pubs and play Blitz, please don't put the IMS on the goal like that one guy did. You're going to get nothing out of that ever. That's just kind of how it goes. So for running Blitz for the objective, I'm going to talk about two things first, that if you just do these two things, then it's going to make you a much better Blitz objective player as it is. So first, you're going to want to be as quick and as quiet as you possibly can. There are times that I will totally abandon a kill, even if it's right there in my face, just so I can get to the objective. I would say actually to not even start shooting your gun unless the guy is in your face or you can't get to the objective without killing him. Like in that case right there. There was one in the beginning of this game that I almost let him go, but I picked him up because I felt like I was close enough to the objective that none of his teammates could help him out. And if you're in that scenario, then you can definitely do that. But in my experience, if you kind of get a little hungry and you go for that kill, you're going to kind of alert yourself or alert people to where you're at. And especially in comp, that's going to get you fucked right away. Another thing to help you be a better Blitz player is having your mind that KD doesn't matter. I show this better in the second game, but you just gotta run through bullets at some points. Like, stealth is good, but there comes a time when just being as fast as you possibly can is what's gonna get you into that goal. And there are times, like in the second game, where I died going through the objective, but we still got the cap. So you're just gonna have to understand that for your part on the team, it's the objectives that matter, and kills are just gonna have to go by the wayside, and you're just gonna pick up a lot of deaths. Honestly, an objective player that goes 4-22 but got like 8 or 10 caps, in my opinion, he did his job and he did his thing and he did it well. So I would say to definitely change up your routes with how you're going. This is kind of like what I would suggest. Like, change up your routes depending on how things are going, but if one of them is working fine and they're not contesting you on it, just keep doing it. Like, as you can see, I'm just continuously pushing strip because they're just not messing with me. Now, to kind of help you, keep this route, keep whatever route's working for you kind of unabated, try to, avoid getting kills in your route, because if you kill someone in that route, he's going to be like, well, what the heck, is this guy going there every time? And then he's going to kind of step on it, and it's going to make things harder on you. But for comp, people on comp are going to figure your routes out. It's unavoidable, as opposed to pubs. Sometimes they don't. But not getting kills in your route, in my opinion, will even in comp kind of give your route a little bit more longevity, lets you get a couple more caps in maybe. So just be careful on how you do that. I suggest, or another thing I say you really need if you're going to be above and beyond for a good Blitz player, is you need to be able to win your gunfights. Whenever you come down around that corner and someone turns around and you surprise them, you have to be able to put him down. And I say that, it's not necessary to be a good Blitz player, because you could honestly just continue to sprint the objective the whole time, not win a single gunfight, and still get caps. But winning your gunfights is definitely going to help take you above and beyond. And another thing you need to be a good Blitz player is you need a bit of duality. You need to be able to rotate back and help your team on D, and be able to bounce out of that and then go get caps still. And I show that a little bit here in this second side, I believe. No, I show it a bit, I show how to do it wrongly, sorry, in the second map, and I'll kind of talk about it there. But yeah, as you can see right there, guys, I got the first 8 caps for our team on that side, and in this second side, I get 1 cap. And here's a little bit, I guess, duality-wise. Duality is not just being on D, but it's being able to share the wealth among your team. Because once you've been pushing a team for so long and you've been so efficient, they're gonna try to start stacking you, and you're gonna definitely take a lot of focus off of your teammates and put it onto you. And if you get people to run the objective and push with you, like you'll see this more in pubs, because you'll get people that just push straight offense. What you can do is just doing what I'm doing here and just get yourself in the objective and make a havoc. First, make sure you watch and make sure you know when the captain scores, so you don't have an awkward experience like that, because I really should have been dead right there because I did not pay attention. So definitely be sure of that too. That's something else I didn't mention earlier. But as you can see right there, I kind of pulled it and he came and killed me, but as you guys saw, we got a cap anyway. So it's all about, you know, the idea is to get scores, but you don't necessarily have to be the one that gets those scores. If for comp, if you're pushing it right, and if you can put some kills down and just get in there and just cause havoc, your teammates can come in, clean up, snag caps, and bounce back out to their respective responsibilities. So, you know, there comes a point when, you know, being sneaky, being fast, and getting caps for yourself is good, but there also comes a time when just getting into that area near the goal and just putting shots down and causing as much havoc as you can is just as good as a strategy. As you can see, we're just putting caps down left and right, and I think that was my one cap for this side, if I remember correctly. Other than that, I just kind of facilitate, and I mean, I still drop deaths here and there, but it's just kind of pulling focus off of my teammates, and you know, that just kind of adds into the duality. I didn't see that guy there. I didn't really know what to say about that guy, but so that's what I'd focus on, guys. I'd focus on, you know, understanding that KD doesn't matter, going for speed and stealth when you can, and other times just getting in there if you can't be quiet about it. And occasionally you're gonna have to drop kills, like that one kill that I just got there. I really could have dropped it, but seeing as that my teammate came in there and got the cap, you don't know what would have happened if I let him go. Maybe he would have turned and saw that guy. Maybe he wouldn't have, but at the same time, you know, that worked out well because it was helping to facilitate a teammate. So also, you know, just win your gunfights and make sure you have some duality in your game, and you're going to be a great Blitz player. So here in this second game, I start off in the beginning just like I kind of talked about in the last one. We're going in quick, we're going in fast, and when it comes to really close quarters maps like this one right here, like Warhawk, being stealthy kind of goes out the window. You can be kind of stealthy in this side right here because you have I guess, is it the diner, I suppose? I'm not really sure what the call out is for that. But you have this that you can run through, and you can just absolutely annihilate people here. And we do a pretty good job pushing these objectives here, and I kind of get lucky right here, and this guy doesn't contest me. But we aren't really playing much for D. And here in a second is where I show kind of like rotating for D is good and kind of shoring it up so your teammates can get there and help out. But at the same time, you know, don't stay there too long. This kind of push up onto the box isn't something I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have just peeked the corner. But I was lucky that guy didn't win the gunfight on me, and, you know, I was able to put it down. So that worked out. But yeah, this one route's working for me just fine. These guys did not catch on at all, or if so, they didn't really, you know, mess about with it. I messed up right there. Should have looked the other way. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but, you know, you take dumb deaths here and there. I'm definitely not the best. Here is where I am rotating for D because we kind of got slayed out, and I was able to pick up one here, but, you know, and kind of slow things down. But the mistake I make is I continue to push it. And I'm not sure if you guys can notice it right now. I didn't notice it at the time, but they really had a nice, like, camp of the objective here, and they were just slaying our defenders left and right and just pulling out caps. I should have noticed this right away, and instead of continuing to try to push it and play D, I should have gone back to what my own, you know, role was, and that was, you know, getting the objective. Because if I had done that a bit sooner, we might have been able to end the game a bit sooner, because they had a guy camping in that back there, but they had no one watching that mid, and we were able to easily scoop that kill. Now, you know, the damage wasn't too bad because they only got 4 caps out of it, but you guys can see how that could be bad, potentially. You won't see camps like that much in comp, maybe occasionally, but if someone gets a spawn camp on you in comp, you're probably not going to be able to get out point blank, period. But, yeah, here in the second side, I don't show the full thing, but I show kind of the reckless abandon for the KD, and you just gotta kind of push it, and you're gonna get caught a lot. Like that first time you guys saw it, I got caught, And something I didn't do that I should have done better in this game, there's kind of the, going through and still dying, is that guy that killed me at the very beginning, he had kind of camped that side on, I guess outside the diner. I'm going to call it the diner again, and I should have pushed through. Oh yeah, I do try to push through all the way here, and he somehow knew I was coming. I don't know how. He didn't see me there, so I'm not sure how he got me, but, you definitely, if someone's camping it like that and it's causing you a lot of havoc, you gotta kind of take some seconds out from your cap game and go put him down. But right here, here's where I kind of emphasize the whole sacrificing a kill for a cap. I could have definitely ended that guy easy, but at the same time, that camper might have snagged me up, and so I figured it was much more important to, grab that kill than anything else. So yeah, I kind of skipped through a little bit of the footage because I was kind of making some dumb choices trying to contest, and was letting that camper get too many kills on me. But if you're looking for a perk that you'd rather add in, attack resistance definitely an option, as you saw when I got stunned there. But for the most part, we're just pushing it, and for this one side especially, pushing it's what you have to do. For there was nothing I was going to be able to do because, there's 3 guys, and I probably should have pulled out my gun and tried to take a couple down with me in that case, but it is what it is. And right there, try not to have any of those gunfight fails like I just did. But I mean, sometimes it's unavoidable, so it is what it is, But yeah, as you can see, we're still pushing through, kind of sacrificing body for the objective, and that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Like, I kind of average, like, no, I'm not bragging, but I average like 10 or so caps a game, at least lately I have, and I'm definitely not the best Blitz player. So if you just take a little bit of what I'm saying and kind of put it in and kind of work it with your playstyle, I think you guys will be amazing Blitz players, and especially put together with a team that knows your playstyles and whatnot. I think you guys will be golden. Because if I can do it, you guys can definitely do it. I swear, you guys are golden. But definitely watch out and try to help push those campers off the block, because that's what I did not do in this game that well. So definitely need to do that. So a quick rehash. Focus on speed and being stealthy and quiet when you can. Focus on winning gunfights, but only when you have to. Sacrifice that kill if it's going to get you to the cap. And try not to take shots unless you have to, because shots will alert the teammates of the enemy, so you don't want that for sure. Push a route until it breaks for you, really, and kind of switch it up, just kind of keep people on their toes. And for comp, you gotta push what you can, and stealth really matters a lot in comp, and especially with people calling out. You definitely want to be as quiet as you can, and then cause havoc when you can too. And just don't worry about that KD, guys. The caps you get will definitely make up for it. So that's pretty much the video. That was another W for us. I'm not sure how many caps I got. I think I had 9 in this game, and I think I went like 19 and 20. So, KD wasn't the best, but it is what it is. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want me to do some more tutorials and stuff like this, some tips, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, thanks, guys. I'm out of here.